A very happy Diwali from my temple yatra. Did you know that Diwali, the festival of lights, is not just a single day of celebration, but a sacred journey that unfolds across 3 divine days? Each day carries its own legend, its own meaning, and its own blessing, from purification to victory to spiritual union. The first day begins with Ganga Puja, also known as Yama Deepam. It is believed that on this day, the sacred river Ganga Devi descended to the earth, bringing with her the power to wash away sins and renew all life. People rise before dawn, take a holy oil bath, and light a small lamp facing south, praying to Yama Dharma Raja, the Lord of Righteousness, for a long and auspicious life free from untimely death. In some traditions, it is also the day when Lord Dhanvantari, the celestial physician, emerged from the cosmic ocean carrying the pot of Amrita, the nectar of immortality. Thus, this day is dedicated to health, longevity, and purification. The first flame lit on this day symbolizes the awakening of divine light, preparing both the body and the soul for the sacred journey of Deepavali. The second day is Naraka Chaturdashi, the most celebrated day of Deepavali. It marks the destruction of the demon king Narakasura, who had imprisoned thousands and plunged the worlds into darkness. Lord Krishna, mounted on Garuda, went to battle, accompanied by Satyabhama, his divine consort. Narakasura's fortress, Pragyotisapura, was protected by powerful illusions, walls of fire and layers of darkness that even the gods could not penetrate. With the blazing Sudarshana Chakra, Krishna struck the barriers, each strike exploding like thunder and lightning across the sky, tearing through the fortress walls. The earth shook, flames rose high, and the darkness was shattered by divine brilliance. That celestial moment is remembered even today, in the lights and sounds of Diwali fireworks. Every burst of a cracker is said to echo the thunder of Krishna's Sudarshana Chakra, breaking Narakasura's fort, and every spark mirrors the radiance of that divine victory. When Narakasura finally fell, he sought one last boon, that his death be celebrated not with mourning, but with light, laughter, and joy. And so, Naraka Chaturdashi became a festival of liberation from darkness. Even now, the early morning oil bath, the glow of lamps, and the joyous sounds that fill the air all retell that ancient victory, reminding us that the light of Dharma can destroy even the mightiest fortress of ignorance. The third day is Amavasya, the sacred new moon, devoted to the Kedara Gauri Vratam. On this day, goddess Parvati, as Gauri, performed intense tapasya to unite completely with Lord Shiva. Through her devotion, she attained the divine blessing to merge with him as Ardhanarishvara, the perfect union of Shiva and Shakti, consciousness and energy, masculine and feminine. This day signifies that after purification and victory comes oneness and realization, the inner merging of the human soul with the divine. Lamps are lit not just in homes, but in hearts, symbolizing the inner light of awareness that shines when we become one with the Supreme. Thus, the 3 days of Deepavali tell an eternal story of Ganga's descent that purifies, of Krishna's valor that liberates, and of Parvati's devotion that unites. Together they form the sacred rhythm of Deepavali, a journey from purity to victory to enlightenment. And as each lamp burns and each spark lights the sky, we remember that the true flame of Diwali is not outside us. It is the divine light within, ever radiant, ever victorious, and ever one with the eternal. A very happy Diwali from my temple yatra.